Hey there, welcome to Daily with Nate. My name's Nate Ridgway. I'm your personal performance coach. Today, we're going to talk about the law of solid ground. Now, the law of solid ground says that trust is the foundation of leadership. Character is what makes trust possible, and trust then makes leadership possible. That is the law of solid ground. Now, I've led a lot of different types of organizations, more than one or two, many. And I can tell you there are times where maybe I made a wrong move or I didn't do something correctly as a leader. And that breach of trust breaks confidence in people. And man, it makes it very, very difficult to lead them. The opposite is true too. When I have really led from my heart, even if I've had some mistakes of the head, if my heart's been in the right place, even when I've made mistakes, it's been very easy to continue to lead people and to move them forward and to take them in the direction that the organization needs to go. But it's very important, this whole concept of like breaking confidence with people when they don't have confidence in you. How do you break trust? You can break trust by people coming and confiding in you and you sharing with people that you shouldn't have shared with, and then they find out and they feel like you've broken the trust. You can break trust if an organization has always been established on certain principles and you decide to step outside the guidelines of those principles, and people that have been a part of that team, maybe even predating you, they lose a sense of trust because they say, this is not who we've been in the past, and you're taking us in a direction that's foreign to us, so it doesn't make sense. One of the organizations that I lead, it's a volunteer thing. And as a side note, there was a time when I was like not interested in volunteering my time at all. I was a busy person. I knew my value. And so volunteering was not something that was on the radar for me. But there was an organization that captured my heart working with young people. I began to volunteer my time. And there were some people that wanted to infiltrate that organization and to bring a different type of a different set of rules, a different type of moral ethic into the culture that was going to breach the pre-existing culture. And as a leader, I had to stand on a wall for my kids, for the parents, for the family, for my volunteers, for the mother organization that was the parent organization over us. And I had to say, hey, listen, there were a set of values that were established before you ever showed up, even before I ever showed up. We don't get to come here now and rearrange those values. We are here to serve well within the parameters of the values that predated us being a part of this amazing organization. I'll tell you what it did. It bought me a lot of latitude with the people that were involved in that organization as a leader, and it really built trust. Now, what do you do when you break trust? I'll tell you what, there's nothing like an I'm sorry. There's nothing like going back with a really good, honest, looking people in the eye and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I let you down. I didn't want to let you down. I didn't mean to let you down. It was a breach of the heart. It was not, it was a breach of the head, not of the heart. And I asked for forgiveness. And whether or not you're able to continue to lead or not, it sure will buy you a lot of latitude. But I'll tell you what it will do in a lot of cases. It will enable you to continue to lead with authority, sometimes with an even greater authority, because people say, hey, you know what? That's a girl or that's a guy that I can trust, because when they make mistakes, they don't try to act like they didn't make a mistake. When they fail the organization, they don't come up with excuses for why they failed the organization or try to blame it on somebody else. They just take it like a man, or they take it like a woman, and they apologize and they move forward. That's somebody that I can follow. Because here's the thing, everybody makes mistakes, right? Every single human does. And you'll find that people are incredibly forgiving when there's a great, big, honest apology. But trust is the foundation of leadership. And if you want to lead people and you want them to follow you for a long time, you want them to follow you through the fire, then you've got to have trust with your team. So work hard to create it, and then work hard to hold on to it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on Daily with Nate.